KBJ. I'm your host, Kelsee Briana Jai. And today, you guys, I have some regrets that I need to talk to you all about. And it's not that often that I regret buying luxury things because typically I'm pretty calculated with what I purchase. I like to do a little bit of research about what I'm buying because at this point it's somewhat of an investment because you know luxury things come at a luxury price point. So it's not like a little makeup purchase where it's like maybe it was $50 and it's like, you know what, whatever. Like, no, some of these things cost hundreds and thousands of dollars, so it's a bigger deal when I regret buying some of these things. But you live and you learn. And you know, I have a little variety here, something from every house. So with that being said, I regret these things for different reasons, but I don't know that I'm gonna part with any of them, you know, because I'm a person that can still find the good in what I liked about it in the first place and still find a purpose for it. I've never parted with anything that I purchased, and that might be a toxic trait, I don't know. But I still have these things. I kind of regret them. I'm going to tell you guys why. So hopefully you won't make the same mistakes as I do if you're interested in some of these pieces. Maybe this can give you some insight and give you, you know, a little bit of persuasion to either go ahead and buy it or say bye to it, you know? So yeah, I'm going to start off with something mild. Something that I only low-key regret buying because I have worn this and I definitely feel like I've gotten my cost per wear out of it, but I still kind of regret buying it because it's so small. And it is this Louis Vuitton bag. And this one is a Louis Vuitton bag from the men's side, which I am a big fan of the pieces that Virgil did for Louis Vuitton, and this is one of them. It's black on black. I have my strap inside. I keep it stored inside. You see on the inside, oh my gosh, it has the graphite prints. I love the epi leather. So it's a little bit more durable because it's basically waterproof. And then my strap is really cool. This is what sold me on it, okay? It has an LV on the strap and it's all black, but that just stands out so much more than you would think it would because it's black. Like, that's the first thing you see. So it's an understated Louis Vuitton piece that I feel like it's pretty versatile and it'll go with so many outfits, which is why I've gotten a lot of use out of it. But I just wish this were bigger. I'm on Louis Vuitton's website right now and I don't even see this bag anymore. I literally don't know the name of it. This is one of my more random purchases. I was out shopping with Mel and we were hyping each other up buying stuff. And this is one of those things that I got hyped up to buy, which I still like it. It's just small. I wish it were a few inches bigger because when I put my keys in here and my phone and maybe a lip gloss and hand sanitizer or just one more small thing, it feels like it's just super crowded. That's why I wish it were just a touch bigger, not too much bigger, because to me then it would ruin the fact that it is a small comfort bag. And you guys, I'm just on Louis Vuitton's website looking to see what the name of this is and I just don't see it. I don't fully regret this one, you know, but I just feel like I would like it more if it were bigger. But I definitely think it's cool and I'm glad to have smaller pieces because for a long time all I used to buy was these super huge jumbo bags, which definitely have a time and a place, but sometimes you need something just easy, hands-free, and I don't have to worry about this one getting ruined. So I'll do more research to see if I can find the name of it. Y'all, I'm still searching because I bought it 2 years ago. So or did I buy it last year? See, I might have bought this last year. I can't remember. I really don't remember. I don't know what I did in 2020 versus 2021 versus 2022. Like, it's all a blur to me. Dang, Louis Vuitton has a lot of stuff on their website. I've not been on their website in a minute because I actually have been pretty reserved this year. So I haven't even looked. Here it is. It's called a box messenger. And that's exactly what it is. It's a box messenger. So it says it's inspired by the house's trunks. The box messenger bag is made from embossed epi leather and features a wide adjustable strap with an oversized matte black metallic LV signature. That's just the coolest part of the bag. So this bag is 9.3 x 6.7 x 2.2 inches. Maybe it just needs to be wider. And I think that might help it because it is super, super slim. And that actually, I think, would solve the issue. maybe not even bigger, maybe, you know, not like longer, but just wider. Anywho, I can't reconstruct the bag, but that's kind of why I regret buying it. If I could do it again, I would get a bag that's just a little bit bigger, but I still like this style and I like the sleekness and, you know, just the discreetness of it. It's like, is that Louis Vuitton? You can tell, but you don't know. But it's like, if you know, you know. Next, I have a pair of Gucci sunglasses that once I got them in the mail, I really had no business keeping them. Like, I should have just sent them back because I knew when I got them that they weren't 100% my style. But the thing with me is that sometimes I'm stubborn. And I was like, I've been waiting on them this long and I'm going to get them. And I'm going to wear these sunglasses. Like, I don't understand why was I making myself do something. But here they are. And I don't know. This is one of these quarantine, I haven't been anywhere purchases that I felt like I would like more than I do. And it's not that I hate them. It's just that they look so hip hop, a hippie to the hippie to the hip hip hop and you don't stop. I don't know. It reminds me of like the 1980s. What's that brand? Cazal or something, like those kind of glasses, you know, just very retro. And I thought I would be, you know, really into it, but then when I get them and I put them on, it's like almost every time I'm like, And another thing that really put me off of them is that Drake had them on in one of his videos, and it wasn't even, you know, just regular Drake wearing them, you know, like being cool or whatever. It was like in a skit part of one of his videos where he was dressed up like an older man on a beach, and I'm like, that is the aesthetic that these sunglasses represent. And it's like, do I need to have these? Do I, as a young woman who lives in Tennessee? Like, does this fit into what I want my aesthetic to be? So I don't know. I just always look at them and I never wear them. I think I've worn them once. I've had these for 2 years. I bought them for myself the birthday before last, pre-order on Gucci's website. And I feel like it's like I 50% like them. Maybe if it weren't so gold or something, like maybe if the gold was a different tone, that I might like them a little bit more. But because they're so just like yellow gold with the tortoise, I don't know. If I were ever going to resell anything, it would probably be these. Y'all, I have some sneakers from Chanel that I regret buying. Now, this has a style on here, I think. Oh, no, it doesn't. It's just sneakers. Yeah, so I got these last year from Nordy's. Or I might have bought them the year before last. I don't know. Y'all, I promise you, this whole decade has just been a big blur to me. But anywho, these are some sneakers that I was really excited to get. I love the look of them. The shape is really cool. But what I have come to realize with their sneakers are that they're a little bit too narrow for me. And I actually don't have wide feet. I feel like it is a common misconception that if somebody is plus size that they automatically are going to have wide feet. I don't. My feet are actually, I would say they almost are narrow. I mean, almost narrow, but I would say they're just kind of regular. But they are long. I do wear a size 11. And in European shoes, I have finally given up the fact that I cannot wear a size 41. I have got to wear a size 42 because European shoes in general are very narrow and I need that little extra wiggle room wherever I can get it. So with these shoes in particular, I wore them once and it didn't seem like they bothered me, and that may have been because I didn't have to have them all long. And then I wore them again another day where I had them on all day, and when I say my feet were on fire, like I had on, I don't know, like some 15-inch stilettos. Like these were so painful. And y'all can see these are so cute. They are in a neutral colorway, and I like that it has black accents. Perfect for my wardrobe because I like to wear a lot of neutral color. I actually think, yeah, I did. I actually had on this exact sweater and I had some pants to match it, and I put on these shoes and I posted a picture on Instagram like last year or something like that, and that was the day that they didn't bother me. And then I just wore them again, you know, another day, just, you know, going out and about running errands, and my feet were on fire. Like I couldn't even walk. I felt like I was legitimately going to have to take off my shoes and walk around barefoot, which that's never the way. If at any time your shoes hurt you that bad, then you don't need to even be wearing them. So these hurt. And the other crazy thing is that I have another pair of Chanel sneakers, all black with gold accents. They don't hurt me at all. And then these jokers right here got me feeling like I ain't gonna be able to take another step. So my shoe SA at Nordstrom offered to let me bring them in and stretch them out for me, because I told him, I was like, look, these shoes hurt me so bad. So I brought them in, he stretched them out. That seems like that helped, but I haven't actually worn them because I'm scared to, because I don't like being in pain at all. But he stretched them out and I tried them on, and I could tell an immediate difference in the way that they felt. So that is the reason why I regret these. I think these are so cute, so sporty, like an athleisure sporty look. I love them, but baby, they hurt. Hopefully with the stretching they don't hurt though, so I might give them another chance and maybe I don't regret them. And I've told myself before that with European shoes, they're not really made for comfort, so maybe just pump your brakes. But I still buy them, you know, and I never learned my lesson from this pair. I didn't learn my lesson fully, but I just have submitted to the fact that I absolutely cannot wear Christian Louboutins at all for any reason. And I just love the brand, so it hurts my feelings. I've never really been able to wear them. So I bought this pair in 2013. So these are almost 10 years old, and I've worn them a grand total of once. But I never let them go because I bought them for graduation, so they're special. And I even bought them in a size 42. So I just knew that they should fit. And at the time, I was still wearing super high heels. And back then, Christian Louboutin was like so hot and exclusive that if you had that on, like, it was like, oh my gosh, do you see the red bottoms? Like, it was a big spectacle, okay? So, you know, now it's a little bit more common to see people wear red bottoms, but back then it was not. It was like reserved for like basketball wives, okay? But anyways, well, in real life anyways, where I'm from. So these are the shoes. I just loved these. They are an almond toe pump, full leather. Y'all, they still smell new. That's how much I've never really worn these. You know, I caught myself trying to break them in and get them to be comfortable. So for whatever reason, I thought it would be a good idea to go outside and ruin the bottom of the shoe. I'm like, well, I'm just going to try to scuff it up, and maybe it will make it to where it's not as slippery. And I ruined the bottom of the shoe. For whatever reason, I'm like, I'm going to make them be a little bit more worn in. I'm like, well, now that I think back on that, I'm like, why did I do that? Because I literally took 10 steps in these, and it looks like I wore them day and night, but I did not. I literally had these on for maybe 30 minutes 10 years ago. And I just thought these were just the hottest things of all time. I mean, I still think that they are a sexy shoe. This is the Bianca silhouette. I still love the iconic red bottom. This brand forever shifted shoe culture and designer shoes in general. It made people, to me, pay more attention to designer shoes versus sneakers. And designer shoes in general have been popular. You know, with Sex and the City, Carrie made the Manolo Blahniks a moment and people paid attention to it. But I definitely feel like with the explosion of popularity with Christian Louboutin's shoes, it made everybody be included in the hype, you know? That's just my 2 cents. Not just people who are strictly into fashion started getting into these shoes and this style, but like everybody and their mama wanted to get their hands on a pair of red bottoms, which I had never seen anything like that before. But I loved them. I wore them, and they made my feet feel like they were on fire. So I regret buying them, because at the time I know that these were close to $1,000, and that's a lot of money now, but that was a lot of money 10 years ago, especially for some shoes that I only wore once. So the last luxury piece that I regret buying is something that hurts my heart to say, because I wanted this for such a long time, and I specifically waited on this particular colorway to be created, because when I wanted the bag, it wasn't even invented. It's the Saint Laurent Lulu, the large Lulu. So this is the big boy Lulu, and I knew I wanted to have the Lulu from the moment that I saw it, because it reminds me of the Chanel jumbo bag, which I have and I very rarely use, but in a more casual, playful way. And I've always been a huge fan of YSL in general, Saint Laurent. I love their minimalistic approach to luxury. I love that they use a lot of black in their designs. And I like that they use a lot of unconventional things. So like fringe, they have a lot of rhinestones. Like they're a little bit gaudy, but in a sophisticated way, which is what I feel like, you know, I am. So I knew I wanted to have this bag because I love the silhouette of it, and I know I could fit a lot in there. But I didn't realize how freaking heavy this bag was, okay? So let me tell you, I saw this bag back in 2017. I was in Saks Fifth Avenue. I tried it on, or was I in Nordstrom? Nordstrom or Saks, I don't know. And I tried it on and I was like, oh, I need to have this. But at the time, they only offered this bag with either silver or gold hardware. And I knew that I didn't want to have gold hardware because I have gold hardware on my Chanel Jumbo. That's black with the caviar leather. And I was like, I don't want to have something that looks too similar to that. And then I knew I didn't want to have silver because it's like, I didn't want to feel limited to only wearing the bag when I was wearing either silver accessories or a mixed metal look, you know, because a lot of times I wear gold. So I'm like, I want to have this bag to use it like it's my everyday bag. So in my head, I said, if they ever come out with this bag with black hardware in the large size, I am getting it. I ended up seeing it and I was like, are my eyes playing tricks on me? Is this the large Lulu with black hardware? Because they had offered the medium size and the small size Lulu with the black hardware for forever, but I never saw the large one. But I saw that they had the large one and I just hurried up and ordered it real quick. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I want to have. I need to have this. I've wanted this for like 4 years. I need to have this in my life. So I ordered it, and baby, as soon as I got this bag, I was like, whoa, this thing is heavier than I imagined. You know, just by itself is heavy. Like it's heavy to even, you know, hold it up. It's almost like you are 1, 2, 3 exercising, because it feels like a little weight, and it fits a lot of stuff. But I promise you, if you put a lot of stuff in here, your arm is gonna be on fire. Like right now, I have some stuff in here that I didn't even know I had in here. Some lip products, some old headphones, an eyeglass case, stuff like that. Oh, here's my one size powder. I've been looking for that. So it has just a little bit of stuff in here, okay, maybe like 5 things, and it feels like I have a whole bag load full of stuff. It's so heavy. And the other reason why I really wanted the large one is because the strap is longer, and this strap will crossbody on my body frame, whereas the medium and the small sizes won't. The strap is too short. So this big old bag is something that I use for a crossbody, and I intended for it to be an everyday bag, but honey, it is so big and so heavy that I very rarely use it. But I just can't bear to part with it. I just can't bear. I still love it. And I wanted it for so long, and it's my baby. It's so pretty. But truth be told, I regret buying it because I don't even use it. These are the 5 luxury purchases that I regret buying. Oh my gosh. Let me know if you ever bought anything luxurious and later you are like, maybe not. I would love to know which pieces worked for you versus the ones that did not. Let your girl know down in the comment section. If you like videos like this, make sure you give this one a thumbs up. Let me know if you have any more ideas for content. I will check you all in my very next video, which will be tomorrow, because we are still heavy in Vlogmas. Smooches. Bye.